Hello YouTubers, this is Roxanne and thank you for joining my Ghost Box session. In this session, I attempted to contact radio host Rush Limbaugh. This session was frustrating to put together for you because an incredible amount of static came through the Ghost Box. More messages than usual came through. I'm afraid my voice was compromised and the messages were muffled. I deciphered them the best I could, but let me know if any of those decipherings I did came across differently to you. Even though we have many recordings of Mr. Limbaugh's voice, I found it difficult to identify it in any of my recordings. Let me know what you think. But before we start, I have a disclaimer. To all internet trolls, this is my channel where I share my study of the paranormal. The thumbnail clearly says Ghost Box Session, so you know what you're clicking on. There's no trickery. Before you take time to throw out your hatefulness and belittling comments, go back and find a different hobby. You and your negative comments will be hidden from my channel. Number 1. Wear earbuds or headphones, because when taking out the static of the Ghost Box, some of the voices are shaved. Number 2. I do not claim to reach the people I'm trying to contact because there's no way of knowing for certain. Number 3. I cannot hear what is being said from the Ghost Box until I take out the noise, so I do not know what is said until I listen with my headphones. Hence, the conversation sounds one-sided. And finally, number 4. I do give plenty of time for responses. However, I cut out long spaces of silence so my listeners do not have to listen to dead space. No pun intended. Thank you again, and here is my session. Okay, I'm about to start my Ghost Box session with radio host Rush Limbaugh. Well, let's just say I'm going to try to make contact with Mr. Limbaugh and see what things are like for him now that he has crossed over, to see if he still holds on to the same opinions he had here on Earth. I am not passing judgment on anyone. I am just going to reach out and see if I can contact him and have him give us a little bit of an insight to his world on the other side now. I'll be using the S-Box Ghost Scanner, so I'll get that started.
S-Box. Scanning. FM.
I'm trying to reach radio celebrity host Rush Limbaugh. Mr. Limbaugh, my name is Roxanne, and I'm a paranormal investigator, and I just want to talk to you to get an idea of what's going on with you on the other side. You can speak to this little box, and we can hear you. To begin with, we want to know how you are. How are you feeling? Are you able to have a new physical body? One without cancer or pain? I think people on this side want to know. if you're allowed to have a new body, or if you stay in spirit form. We'd appreciate it if you could give us an idea of that. That's the one that we want to know. We want to know what things are like where you are. Is it what you expected it to be? And or you knew prior to your passing that you were going to cross over? Do you have a house? Mr. Limbaugh, can you tell us, after you crossed over, did you have a life review? Where you saw all your actions and how you affected others? Well, if you had a life review, were you happy with it?
Something that
Mr. Limbaugh, are you aware of anything that happens here on Earth? Over the last few weeks, were you made aware of anything? Have you gained any divine wisdom since you crossed over? Do you still have the same views you had here on Earth? You had very strong opinions about minorities in the United States. Do you still have those opinions? Do you still have the same opinion about the LGBT community? Do you still have the same opinions about the HIV/AIDS victims? Mr. Limbaugh, do you have any beliefs in reincarnation? Have you been made aware since you crossed over that you have that choice? If you're given such a choice, is that something you consider? Mr. Limbaugh, Are you able to enjoy movies or music where you are? Mr. Limbaugh, have you been reunited with friends and loved ones who have passed over? You have been. Can you tell us who you're with? If you were to say anything about your afterlife at all, to sum it up, what would you tell us about how you are right now? Mr. Limbaugh, do you sleep or eat where you are? Does your spirit require rest? And are you able to enjoy food? Mr. Limbaugh, what do you miss about Earth? What do you miss about being human? What do you like to do where you are? What's your favorite thing to do? Well, Mr. Limbaugh, I'm getting ready to say goodbye. But before I do, can you tell us what advice would you give to the living? Since you passed over and you have more knowledge, what would you tell the people still alive? Well, I'm going to say goodbye, sir. I want to say thank you if you have spoken to us. Thank you very much. I would like to also thank any other spirits who may have spoken to as well. We appreciate your communication. We'll have to say goodbye. Thank you again. Well, folks, what do you think? Do you think I made any significant contact? Did you catch anything I missed? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future Ghostbox sessions. Take care, be careful out there, and be good to each other.